Alright, we're heading into map number 2. Paladyn is again playing in red. Lucifer this time in yellow. It's Twisted Meadows, which at the time was also not exactly considered great for Night Elf against Undead. We'll see if Lucifer is going to go into a longer game this time, or if it's going to be full pressure right from the start. Again, Lucifer with Crypt, Ziggurat, and again we're gonna have a late hero from him, whereas Paladyn this time with the Ancient of War creep at the mercenary camp. And given the late hero of Lucifer, I guess there's a decent chance that Paladyn is going to be able to get away with this. We'll see. I mean, there's some fancy stuff possible always with like sending the first 2 ghouls over before the Death Knight, stuff like that, but generally speaking, the late hero for Lucifer shouldn't be hurting the early Ancient of War creeping of Paladyn here. Let's see if he's again going to go for a Demon Hunter. Yes, he does. And Lucifer, well, his altar isn't finished yet, but quite sure we're going to see a Death Knight again. And both of them are scouting in the wrong direction here. Both of them sending a worker towards the bottom of the map. So that makes it a lot less likely that we're going to see some early pressure here, well, some immediate pressure at least by Lucifer, as long as this creep camp is still being taken. Ancient of War is quite far away from the creep camp though. Looks like someone was afraid of, you know, some early scouting and perhaps an Ancient of War getting cancelled. So Archer is out. The Ancient of War should be uprooted any second. Not quite sure what he does with the Archer here. Yeah, now uprooting the Ancient of War. Archer is scouting towards the middle, but this is, yeah, going a lot slower than it could be going. DH is now out. It's like the Archer is just running through, well, the middle, running around the map, trying to see where the opponent is, and the Ancient of War isn't even beginning the creep camp. This is so weird. I mean, Lucifer's gonna have his Death Knight out, he's got a bunch of ghouls, there's no way in hell that this is going to do anything to the undead. So I am thoroughly confused here. Yeah, Death Knight is out. Guess Aura first, given that there has been mana burn. Lucifer not skilling just yet. But I guess Paladyn just missed out on a huge opportunity. So yeah, Town Portal has been sold, Lucifer still didn't skill. Dust and Rod have been bought, now the ghouls are being pulled. And the Ancient of War is rooted again, and he's producing another Archer. So yeah, I mean, this is by no means over or anything. I wouldn't even say Lucifer has a significant advantage, but it was just a huge missed opportunity here by the Night Elf. And now the pressure is on, and we have 2 heroes without any experience. The Wisps, the Skeletons, of course, should be split here, and that's exactly what's happening. First experience for Lucifer, no detonate on the side of Paladyn, and he's coming in here. Ancient of Wonders is being built, Third Moonwell is being built. Of course, more Archers are being produced in the Ancient of War. This seems to be a pretty tricky position to break into, but looks like Lucifer doesn't even plan to do so, surrounding the Demon Hunter, and I think he might be out of range from this Moonwell. I'm not quite sure. No, he isn't. Okay, he's able to use some Moonshoes. And is he? Yes, he now is putting the Town Portal, but these Moonwells will be entirely empty. And what did he get for it? 1 ghoul died in return. That was, in my eyes, definitely not worth it. Yeah, now the Moonwells are empty. I mean, he can buy a Moonstone. Well, he can buy a Moonstone now, and he can also use it now, because it's just going to increase the duration of the night, as the clock is going to be stopping for as long as the Moonstone is in use. But more importantly, let's take a look at what's happening here on the battlefield, because 2 more Wisps have gone down, and Paladyn is being cut off from his base here, at least with his Archers. Demon Hunter is escaping the surround for now. Lucifer is turning around again, almost surround on the Demon Hunter. It looks like now he's gonna focus some Archers. Death Knight still not level 2, so no coil. On top of things, he's out of mana as well. Another Ghoul has fallen, another Archer has fallen. Tier 2 tech is soon to finish for Paladyn. In the meantime, Lucifer about half a tech length behind. But I mean, if this I mean, yeah, okay, Demon Hunter gets surrounded again. If he cannot repel this pressure, then I think that's not gonna make all too much of a difference. And yeah, the first hero of the Night Elf player is falling, and I think all 3 archers are stuck here. There's no more dust though, so fortunately for Lucifer, these archers, fortunately for Paladyn, these archers will not be visible. But I mean, how much of a difference is that really going to make? Demon Hunter is being rebought. A wisp is floating around the tavern, so perhaps, well, he cannot even buy a second hero because he doesn't have the gold currently. And yeah, this is looking like a done deal again already. Tier 2 is on its way. Second crypt is coming, so we're gonna see this one followed up with more pressure by Gargoyles here. But I mean, the shop has been taken down. There are hardly any wisps left for Paladyn, and the Demon Hunter is finally back. Let's see if he's gonna get surrounded again immediately. Right, first one archer is being targeted here. The knight is halfway through, so eventually the Moonwise will stop regenerating, and there's not going to be any more Shadow Melt available. Lucifer's got a lot of ghouls on low HP though. Not losing too many of them, but it looks like he's forced to fall back right now. Nevertheless, he's got the aura. Demon Hunter doesn't have the boots of speed. So it looks like the ghoul is even going to get away here. Is he going to go for the 4 units around? Yes, but he doesn't get it closed. So tier 2 finished. First gargoyles are coming on the side of Paladyn. Yes, he is still licking wounds. Panda second has been bought. Okay, he's doing some nice blocking. Getting the kill on 1 low HP ghoul here. Looks like the Breath of Fire killed it. And this ghoul is even going to survive. I mean, okay, quite a bunch of experience has been gained here by the Demon Hunter, but of course not nearly as much as by the Death Knight. Okay, Ancient of Wonders is coming again. The first law is coming right now. As you can see, again, Paladyn is supply blocked. He doesn't even have a Moonwell coming, and he hardly has any lumber for a second lore or, well, anything basically. And now he's trying to creep it, as Lucifer was of course going to keep up the pressure. Is he going to get the surround of the Demon Hunter? Well, he's trying, but he's not successful. The Ancient of War is going to fall though. No way in hell that one's going to survive. And another archer is falling as well. So shop is coming again. Is the Ancient of Lore even going to get cancelled here? Looks like Lucifer is aiming for different targets. 1 ghoul is falling. Ancient of Wonders is finishing. Yeah, he's losing a couple of ghouls here, but the archers seem to be surrounded here. No way to escape. 2 of them are falling. The third one is gonna fall as well. And then the Night Elf is going to be stuck with 0 anti-air. Well, I mean, the Panda with no mana doesn't really count as anti-air here. The Ancient of Lore is getting killed as well. At least Paladyn cancels it, but what difference does it really make? 4 gargoyles in the air. We can see number 5 and 6 already coming on the minimap, and yeah, there's just no anti-air for Paladyn. What else can you say? The Ancient of War has died. He doesn't really have access to mercenaries here, and his Ancient of Lore got cancelled. And this archer isn't going to be able to kill 6 gargoyles. Soon to be 8. 9th one coming. Okay, it looked like the Panda did buy the mercenaries. 1 has been staffed. The Forest Troll Shadow Priest immediately got bolted and killed. Yeah, and okay, now he replaced the 1 archer with a Forest Troll Berserker, which is considerably stronger, but isn't gonna make any difference either. Alright, the Ancients of Lore coming outside of the base right now. So Paladyn is still trying to hold on. Did Lucifer see this? Yes! He just flew by with the gargoyles. It looks like he's going to be targeting the Demon Hunter right now. I mean, he's got such a strong force at this point, so I don't really think he even needs to get rid of those Ancients of Lore. He could also just go into the main base and finish his opponent off. But yeah, it looks like this is the safest way to finish the game. And therefore, he's gonna go ahead and kill the lores. Other than that, well, nothing significant happening anymore. Wow, what a destruction here by Lucifer. No way in hell that Paladyn was ever gonna win one of these one of these two maps. And Lucifer making quite a statement here in the beginning. I mean, what can you really say about this one? I'm baffled about Paladyn not going for the creep in the beginning. I mean, okay, he of course scouted in the wrong direction, and for all he knew, there was a quick Death Knight coming for some pressure. So I guess that perhaps was a little bit unlucky for him, but I mean, still, if you're going to put the Ancient of War there, then you might as well take the chance and creep it. And then, yeah, Lucifer basically going for some pressure straight away. Paladyn completely falling apart to that pressure in the beginning, getting his Demon Hunter surrounded twice. Also, not town portaling immediately after the first round was not at all worth it, having all of his Moonwell drained for one single ghoul kill. And yeah, he just took way too much damage, lost so many wisps, lost the Moonwell, lost the shop, lost his Demon Hunter, and so on. Just basically a very, very one-sided best of 3. That's it for this best of 3. Next up is going to be perhaps a closer one, at least on paper. It's going to be Todd, the reigning and defending champion, against Happy, the newcomer at the time, the Undead, who so far hasn't lost the map in the tournament. We'll see how that's going to turn out. I hope you still enjoyed this best of 3. At least we have more Lucifer matches to look forward here. And yeah, I'll see you next time for Todd against Happy.